السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I'm Osama Hamoud Mahyoob Ahmed, and from Faculty of Computing, UTM. And today I'll present my final year project titled Al-Wakeel Al-Shamel Order Management System, which is a web-based and inventory management platform that digitalizes the retail and warehouse operations for Al-Wakeel Al-Shamel company. So this project was completed under the supervision of Dr. Nur Fazina Muhammad Zadri. So before we begin, let me briefly outline what I will present today. I will start with the introduction, covering the background, problem statement, and objectives. Then I will move to the literature review, where I compare existing OMS solutions. After that, I will explain my methodology, an agile waterfall hybrid approach, followed by the analysis and design phase, covering requirements, UML, and architecture. I will then walk through the implementation and testing, showing the core modules and how they were verified. Finally, I will close with the conclusion, summarizing the achievements and proposing future work. So let's start. With the background and motivation. So globally, retail e-commerce is projected to exceed 6.3 trillion US dollars in 2024. So this growth is pushing businesses of every size to modernize their operations to stay efficient and competitive. However, so my case study company, Al-Wakeel Al-Shamel, a phone accessories retailer selling chargers, earphones, power banks, and protective cases, has not kept pace with this shift. So the company still relies entirely on face-to-face selling and informal social media promotions, with no dedicated e-commerce platform of its own. So this creates a clear gap. One that my project sets out to close in three ways. Like, first, by building customer facing online storefront. Second is by enabling efficient back office order fulfillment, and third, by establishing centralized real-time data across the business. So this gap translates into three critical weaknesses in the company's day-to-day operations. Our first one is physical records. Like, every sale and every stock movement is handwritten on paper, receipts, and logbooks. So this is prone to human error. Records are easily lost or damaged, and retrieving historical data, especially during the annual inventory check, is extremely slow. Second is the poor communication, because there is no digital channel. Customers must physically call or visit the shop just to check if item is available. So this results in slow response times and inconvenience purchasing experience for the customers. So the third one is weak data management. So with the data scattered across disconnected paper records, getting an accurate view of inventory or reviewing sales history is time consuming. This directly complicates day-to-day decision making and also business planning. So these three problems form the foundation of why this project is important, why it is necessary. So To address these problems, the aim of this project is to deliver or to develop an automated web-based application that administers customer-related business processes and supports warehouse inventory management for Al-Wakeel Shamel company. So this aim is broken down into 4 objectives. Okay. So objective 1 is to analyze the existing order and inventory processes and document the functional and non-functional requirements. Objective 2 is to design and a comprehensive blueprint covering the architecture, database, and UML diagrams as well as the user interface. Objective 3 or C is to develop the web based OMS based on the blueprint. And the last one, objective D, is to test the system through black box, white box, and user acceptance testing. So each of these objectives will be revisited it will be revisited later in this presentation to show how they were achieved. So it's also important to define the boundaries of this project. So what is in scope, what is out of scope? In scope is the system, what the system covers. It covers the analysis of the manual processes, requirement gathering, UML, ERD, and architecture design, authentication with role-based access control, and interactive product catalog, CAT and check out module, and order management module, warehouse inventory control, cash and credit payments, simulations, web security controls. So what is out of scope is there are 3 items out of scope: integration with real third-party payment gateways or external accounting systems, formal performance and load testing at large scale production deployment, and native mobile applications for Android or iOS. So these are flagged as like potential future work, which I will return to at the end of this presentation, inshallah. So this the OMS solutions comparison. So I compared with the three OMS. So first one is Shopify. Okay. So it's fast to launch and offers a polished storefront with hosted infrastructure, but it comes with recurring like fees and limited back office control for niche workflows like Al-Wakeel Shamel. Second one is Odoo, which is a modular integrated ERP suite covering many business functions, but it has a steep learning curve and significant configuration overhead for like small retailers. The last one is Oracle NetSuite, which offers enterprise-grade scale with deep reporting and automation, but its cost and complexity are far beyond what this company actually needs. So the method that I followed in this chapter is the Agile Waterfall Hybrid. So this approach combines the structured planning and clear milestones of waterfall with the adaptability and rapid iteration of Agile, specifically the requirements, planning, and design. followed a waterfall structure to ensure a solid, well-documented foundation before coding began. Then the implementation and testing phases were carried out using Agile sprint, allowing me to iterate quickly, get feedback, and refine feature incrementally. So the development phases, there are five. Phase one, which is requirements, where I conducted through interviews and document analysis, reducing the SRS and use case modules. Phase two is design, where I created UML diagrams, the ARD systems, the ARD diagrams, system architecture, and interface designs using Draw.io and other tools. Phase 3 is implementing, where I built the system with Vue.js frontend and the backend. Also following an MVC architecture. Phase 4, the verification, where I performed black box, white box, and user acceptance testing across all features. And phase 5, which is the deployment phase, where the system was published to Vercel along with the supporting user documents. Factors and requirements. So factors are the customer who can browse products, view details, and add items to cart, choose payment method, and track their orders. The retail salesperson who can view all orders, change order status, and accept or reject credit requests. The warehouse manager who can browse products, update inventory, and perform stock checks. And the system itself automatically updates inventory after orders are placed and sends the invoice to customers. So beyond functional requirements, I also defined 5 non-functional requirements: the usability, maintainability, security, performance, and learnability. So the MVC system architecture. So the MVC starts for model, view, and control. So the view layer is built with Vue.js, handling catalog, card, and dashboard interfaces. The controller layer is built with SPIN.NET Core in, which handles the request processing and business logic, and the module layer manages the database entities and persistent storage. So the modeling the system. So to translate these requirements into a working system, I produced a full set of UML modules, use case diagram to capture actor interactions, sequence diagrams to show the flow of key processes, activity diagrams to map out workflow logic, and class diagram to define the system's object structure, and also an entity relation diagram to design a normalized database. So what are the core modules for this project? There are 4: authentication and RBAC, which enforces login with email verification and rule-based routing. So customer, salesperson, and warehouse managers are each directed to their own environment. Two is the interactive product catalog. This is self-service like storefront feature, keywords search, category filtering, and live price and stock display. The third is the checkout and order placement. So this module is essentially digitizes the handwritten receipt process. And the fourth and last is warehouse inventory control, which replaces the fragile physical stock records with the interactive inventory table. Here the essential interfaces we can see the product, the checkout, and the inventory dashboard. Okay. So the verification. So to ensure the system works reliably, I applied three-part testing strategy: black box testing, evaluated functionality from the end user's perspective, white box testing, which is examined the internal logic, and the user acceptance testing was conducted through hands-on sessions with company representatives. So what I have achieved in this project. So in this project, the system delivers digital transformation with a centralized real-time database replacing error-prone physical records. It improves also the customer experience through dynamic catalog and guided checkout that enables self-service ordering. It strengthens inventory management with the warehouse control panel and automated stock audit trails, and it ensures secure access with RBC hashed passwords verification and HTTPS protecting all the system data. So to conclude that the Al-Shamel order management system Alhamdulillah successfully digitalizes the company retail and warehouse operations, resolving the three original problems: reliance on physical records, poor communication, and weak data management, while meeting all four project objectives through the agile waterfall hybrid methodology. So in the future, I propose for directions for the future improvement. Integrating for one is integrating real payment gateway. Two is building a native mobile app. Three is adding accounting integration to export invoices to ERP systems, and the last one I'm proposing, and I'm hoping I will do it in the future, is to incorporate predictive analytics to forecast the stock and depletion, the stock depletion and the sales trends. So that was all for me for this project presentation. Thank you so much. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.